Hi everybody, welcome back to Tacky Tablecloths. I'm Bryn.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Jaundiced Peter Griffin.
Yes, you might be wondering why the hell he's green today. And Alex, why don't you tell us why you're green today?
I fell in a vat of radioactive material, and I don't have health insurance. So I just figured, let's just roll with it. See what happens.
Yeah.
A toe fell off earlier, but,
You might have gangrene, dude.
I can glue that back on, right?
Did you put it on ice?
No, I just left it in the middle of the field that I was standing in.
Well, how are you going to glue it back on if you don't have the toe?
I guess I could just use,
A toenail?
a toenail, yeah. You can regrow toes.
A toenail to nail the toe
With
back
science.
onto you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
No. Why am I actually green, bro?
We went down to Rock on the Range because we live in Columbus, and Rock on the Range was this weekend, so we went down to there to film
Rock
a
on
little
the Range.
Rock on the Range and interview some folk.
Rock on the Range.
And yes, Rock on the Range. That's where we went.
And listen to some people tell us about how great Tool was.
Rock on the Range.
Rock on the Range.
Apparently, every single person there was there exclusively to see Tool.
Yeah, they were the headliner for Sunday.
That's true. It was
I
just
forget
like...
who were the other headliners. Do you even know?
Slayer.
No,
no.
Slayer was not there. Damn it. No, we're seeing Slayer in a couple of weeks in Cincinnati.
I know Baby Metal was one of the... I don't know if they were the
Oh,
headliner,
shit,
but they were
yeah.
one of the bigger ones.
Were they
I'm sure
tonight?
our friend really wants to go see Baby Metal.
I would love to see Baby Metal.
Yeah, I know he would. He wants to see his little Japanese girls dancing and singing and...
They're damn good.
Would you guys ever go see an Emo Elmo cover band?
Emo Elmo?
Yeah. Like, Emo Elmo. I cut myself at night.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I'm interested, so probably.
I'm just wondering if you guys...
Is that kind of like...
Is it like an emo Elmo puppet, and then it like...
I don't know. Can you do an Elmo impression?
I cannot.
Hi, I'm Elmo.
So it's like an Elmo puppet, and then he just covers the Cure? Is that what it is? Or
No, he's just got a knife. And
The
just
Cure's
cuts-
goth, man.
cuts himself.
emo goth? Same
That's
thing.
Robert Smith.
I
He's
thought
the saddest man in the
was
world.
Pantera.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rip
no.
Dimebag.
Pantera came up on Reddit r/Columbus this week.
Wow.
Well, there was somebody who was trying
okay.
to do an AMA about people who were at the club whenever Dimebag got assassinated.
Ooh, yeah, at the El Rosa.
Yeah.
I've been to
We
the
played
El
there.
Rosa.
We've played the
Yeah,
Alamos.
I've played on- yeah, we played on that.
hell.
Yeah.
The loudest stage I ever
Oh,
played
I would
on.
imagine, because
That's
the way
crazy.
it's designed is just...
Yeah.
Here's two massive walls of speakers.
Yeah, they're just like right behind you, and like I was playing drums, and so right behind me, all I'm fucking hearing is just my drums, the bass and guitar that like hooked up to the monitors, and just fucking Yeah, it was pretty cool though.
Best part about that night was seeing our favorite band, 614 affiliated.
They were the opening act, the opening act of, because it was a battle of the bands, and I was still in high school, wasn't I?
Yeah, you got green on our green tablecloths.
Well,
speaking of
All right, I'm
speaking
putting
of
it
green
down.
tablecloths,
Yeah, we didn't actually explain why I'm green. We just
No,
said
yeah,
Rock on
no.
the Range.
So yeah, we filmed a little bit where Justin was in his suit. It'll probably be on the channel here soon. But he went around interviewing people about Rock on the Range, and then we had the Marvelous Mulk, or
something.
Mulk or
It was
Folk or whatever the
changing.
hell it was.
Mr. Mulk.
Yeah,
Or-
because we didn't want to have Disney up our ass for copyright infringement.
In the words of one Marine who was there, a jaundiced Peter Griffin.
Yes, a jaundiced Peter Griffin. Yeah, those guys were cool as hell.
Hey, Lois!
They roasted the shit out of
Lois.
Justin.
That's about the best I got.
Yeah, so that was pretty
Is
fun.
that all you guys enjoy? Is just roasting me? Is that why I'm here?
No,
Made fun
what-
of?
I was getting roasted too.
No, I give you props because you're the only one of us that would have the balls to do like just approach random ass people and be like, "Hey, you want to be on YouTube?"
Or Pornhub.
Or Pornhub. That was
that was great.
that made my There's probably going to be a couple parts of that where my camera is shaking because I'm just laughing my ass off. And
Just every time I turned around, there was just 3 or 4 random people just like staring at me, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't tell if they're angry or laughing. They're just kind of
I don't
They're
think
laughing
anybody would
with
be
you.
angry.
Yeah.
Some of them were angry just at my existence of being there and dressed green because it's just like, oh god.
Right. It's,
I don't know what's going on here,
Yeah,
but I know
because
it's
I mean, some of those
stupid.
people were cool ass metalheads, which are like the real metalheads that
And
are
you've got
everyone's cool.
Do you even have tickets to this thing, bro?
Yeah. It was that dude sitting down with the Metallica shirt, just like wouldn't even stand up. Justin's like kneeling down next to
No,
him.
he offered to stand up, and I
Oh.
said, no, this will be better.
Oh, okay. All right. Because it just frames him as a Tool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tool,
No,
everyone was there to see Tool. Yeah.
But nobody knows any songs by Tool, apparently.
Other than sober.
Yeah, everyone's like, sober, man! Like,
Did-
yep, you bet.
Not even Parabola?
Yeah, or Vicarious, or...
Somebody
Sober!
said some song name that had, like,
Oh
numbers in
yeah,
it.
that was the dude from Mexico. Was he saying?
Oh, he was...
20, I don't know that song. I
25
don't know
and
that
624.
Yeah.
No, that's
That's
a
Chicago.
Chicago song.
Oh.
That's a good Chicago song.
Yeah,
One of
it
my
is.
favorite Chicago songs.
My Sharona.
That's right.
I mean, that's what you were
Get the
saying.
neck.
Dun,
man.
dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, he's just gonna be green the rest of the. 'Cause
Week.
we
Rest
just
of my
we just
life.
got home from this and we wanted to do the podcast right after, and that shit's gonna take a while to wash off.
Yeah, probably the rest of my life.
Probably
going
gonna
to
take forever to get off the walls, too.
Is it on the wall? Oh god damn it!
I don't know how that got there.
It's also on the stairs.
There's a little on the carpet. Yes,
Probably also on the toilet seat.
dude, your bathtub is just gonna be stained.
I know.
It's gonna be like the band Stained.
Yeah, yeah.
It just it really.
It's gonna be bad.
I did not want it to look like it, but it's like in Arrested Development where you just see the random blue handprints everywhere throughout the Bluth household.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right now.
You're a
Just-
Blue Man Group.
I did not blue myself, but
You didn't blow yourself?
I did not.
He greened himself.
I greened myself.
Jaundice Peter Griffin.
John is
I'm going to go ahead and shill out here at the top of the show. Today's sponsor is the cop who wouldn't let us interview him. Come on, man.
You got nothing else to do.
Yeah, he's just driving around the parking lot.
No, just sitting.
Yeah,
Just-
he was just jacking off in the parking lot.
No.
let's be
Oh,
honest.
that was the guy that he drove by us. There was another guy, but he was on the phone.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, that was the guy who was on the phone. Then drove past us.
oh, is it the same guy? Oh, okay.
He didn't seem very protecting.
He wasn't.
Supposed to protect and serve.
No. Yeah, protect, serve, and be interviewed by this guy, and shake hands. with
I'm a professional
the
interviewer.
green guy.
I'm a professional interviewer.
You know what
Yeah.
though? At least he didn't stop anyone from just drinking in the parking lot. So at least there's that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not.
Well, they're on
driving
private
around.
property.
People
aren't they?
gave you drinks.
They did.
You
I
shotgunned
got
a shandy.
I got some tequila. I got a shandy.
He took a shandy bath.
I did.
You got most of it down, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and then there was a little bit, and then that girl behind me was like, "You're supposed to keep it all in your mouth."
Yeah.
I'm like, you're cool. Yeah.
It's like, sorry, I was just trying to.
I was just trying to make a show.
There's a difference between shotgunning it where you can actually get the thing in the side and just shotgunning it just straight down that like it.
Yeah, which I was impressed that because you got it all like once you were done and like spit out a little bit. I was like, oh, is he gonna finish the rest? And then I noticed you crumbled the pan. I was like, oh, that was the rest. Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
And then I had the audacity to spit out a little bit. You're supposed to swallow it.
It's alright. You must be the piano man or something.
The piano man.
Yeah, the piano man.
What?
That's just what you were talking about.
Piano Man?
Yeah, the piano man.
Who's the Piano Man? Like-
Elton John?
No, that's Billy Joel's the Piano Man.
Oh. I thought Elton John played piano.
He does.
Well, he does, but you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about Elton John.
What are we talking about, Elton John?
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Sing us a song
tonight.
Shout out to the guy that was already a fan of us.
Yeah,
That was sweet.
that was awesome.
Glad you've seen all of our stuff.
Yeah, and, as of the filming of this episode, we haven't officially put out anything yet. What is it? Is this episode? This is episode 4.
Yeah, episode
Yeah, we're gonna like start releasing them like quick, and then start doing like a weekly basis. But there was one guy that he was interviewing. He's like, yeah, I've heard of you guys. We were just like, thanks for being a fan of us, man. We're like, cool, we didn't know we were already famous.
He's really nice.
He was awesome. That guy was
have
great.
you been hanging out at my house when you're not here?
I really hope he does check us out eventually. And
if anybody can remember that.
And
hey, man, what
also-
was that thing we were doing this morning that people said something about?
Tablecloths.
something about fucking tablecloths, man. I don't know. Let's pound another natty.
And also shout out to the guy in the chicken suit who came all the way from Mexico to a music festival here.
Was
That
he from
is-
Mexico? No, I think he said he was from Mexico. He said
I don't
we
know.
got to check the footage. I think he said
We'll
he was
review the
from
footage.
somewhere locally, but then I said, where you from? And he said,
Yeah.
Mexico.
Oh.
I don't know.
I asked
But,
him if it was near Mexico.
Either way, he was really cool.
Yeah, that guy was fun.
The dude who gave me the beer was really cool. The dude who gave me the tequila was really cool. Most of the people there were pretty cool that we actually interviewed.
Yeah.
It was,
That was a good time. That was really fun for our, like, kind of first outing of making asses of ourselves. Well, you two did. I held the camera.
You were there.
I was there. I'm sure
you watched.
I was probably made fun of.
You could have done something to stop it. And you
If
did
we were
not.
photographed, you were probably in the photograph.
Yeah, probably
That's
looking
true.
like a jackass.
Get me camera,
Yeah, I had
my
a-
camera bag on, and I'm a photographer.
I had quite a few people just take pictures with me.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
pictures with Justin.
So yeah, that was funny. Somebody was walking by and they liked this guy's shirt that had a cat on it, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, can I get a picture with you?" And I knew they weren't talking to me, and I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, and that ended up.
Oh, yeah. So the people, they had a tent.
Yeah.
There, yeah. Oh, that was funny.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, boy. So, yeah, moving on. Do you guys have anything you wanted to talk about other than this?
Well, were you about to go?
Did my breathing indicate
Oh.
that I might?
I got things to talk about.
I did recently, finally, for the first time, see Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, yes.
And I have to say that film was just exceptional.
You
Like,
hadn't seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
Wait,
Yeah, and that was your first time.
I
so-
didn't. I thought I was the only virgin in
No,
the
no,
room.
no. I've seen other Wes Anderson films, but I had not seen that one. I'd always wanted to, but I hadn't. And it more than exceeded any
Yeah.
expectations.
I'm
I
really
had.
glad you liked it.
Can you
'cause,
give me some quotes so I can remember what is funny?
I don't even remember now.
I'm having a hard time with it.
I mean, they're... when he's... I don't know. They punch people.
I like whenever the
They're
one time he
shooting,
has to get ready,
and
like
there's-
super quick. The young boy has to get ready really quick, and he just like draws the mustache on really shittily.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Instead
Instead of
yeah,
just doing
he gets-
he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm good to go."
If I ever found out you laid a finger on my mother, I sleep with all of my friends, darling. That part, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of... There's a lot of,
It's so fast paced that there's a lot of good lines from it. But
there's a lot of good lines, but there's also just a lot of humor derived purely from just the direction and camera work, and you know, like the one scene
Banging
where, like,
on the door.
yeah, they're banging on the gate. You know, you just got
That-
this, and then it just
yeah, the giant like prison gate, and then the camera zooms out, and there's like this little door of the
the
guy.
little door with the
He's
little
like,
guy
"Hey,
coming
come
up.
in."
Go over
Yeah, and
here.
he like runs over,
What if they did open the big door every time though?
like the Wizard of Oz.
Or if he
Oh
went
wait,
to the
was there a little door? I don't know. Whatever.
And then the counter thing at the beginning shot when big nose
Jason
Schwartzman.
Big
He doesn't
Big
flip.
nose.
He doesn't flip the counter. He like kicks in the bottom part and like crawls out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like a little door there. Yeah.
Even though in the flashback things, it's just a lifting thing. So something.
Something
clearly
changed
happened,
over the
yeah.
years, and
Yeah, and it's also interesting that they had the priceless painting sitting at the front counter.
yeah, just because he
It's just
yeah,
nonchalantly,
it's just his
you know,
memory of
Because boy with apple.
Boy with Apple.
Apple boy.
Yes.
But I certainly wouldn't want just Jason Schwartzman Schwartzman.
Wasn't he like smoking around it too?
Yeah.
It's like, don't smoke around this painting. That's gonna.
Don't you
it's
know
gonna be a
all
film
the
around
drama
on it.
around this thing?
Yeah, like you have no fucking idea what we had to do to get this, man.
You're just over here smoking in front of it.
Yeah. No, I think that. I don't know if I would say it's underrated. It's like highly rated on like IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes and shit. But like, it it was just so fucking good. It didn't win 4 Oscars. I think it was the best movie to come out that year. I'm trying to remember. Did we look up what the best picture was that year?
We did, and I've already forgotten.
Usually
Hey,
we're
Google.
good with this shit. Hey Siri, what was it? 2014?
Yeah.
What won the? No, wait, no. God damn it, Siri! God!
Somebody.
What?
give it stress.
Shush! Hold on, I gotta try it again. Everybody be quiet, because Siri... Shush! No, shut the fuck up, Siri. What won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2014? Or wait, would it be the 2015 Oscar?
Won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2014.
Oh, it was 12 Years a Slave.
I've never even heard of that. I thought it was 12
I
Years a
never
Saint.
saw it, but I remember when it came out.
It was
Yeah.
it's
Wait,
one of
was
those
that the same? Because it's...
Is that a Peter Parker in it?
Huh? No, it doesn't. It has Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh.
What
It
won the
does.
Oscar for Best Picture in 2015?
Birdman won the Oscar.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
Birdman.
Birdman.
Okay, that was the year.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I like Grand Budapest better.
Did you
than
see that Birdman? The Birdman?
Yeah, I did see Birdman. It
Was
was really good.
Wasn't they just
but
like? Wasn't it one shot?
it was made to look like
it? Yeah, it was made to look like there was like certain parts where like they'll move the camera and it goes by like a black door or something, and that's where they would cut.
Oh, that's a cut.
And there's certain parts where like they would either pan up and made that shot CGI, so when it came down. So I respect all the technical aspects of it, but I think that Grand Budapest, as far like
Did it win
a
anything?
lasting impression on the film industry, I think that'll.
Did it
be
win
more.
anything at all?
What?
I mean,
Budapest?
it didn't win best
It
film,
won
but did it win like
costume
best
design.
costume?
Was it
And
costume design? I know it was
soundtrack,
production design. Yeah,
production
score,
design.
original score.
You did say it had a good score. I didn't.
Oh, it had an
especially-
incredible.
I didn't
loved-
especially like
yeah.
it. I don't know the score. Like I didn't know what you meant by like, oh, the score was exceptional. It just seemed like
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it fit
It
the
seemed
movie.
like
It
I
was-
loved
the tunes
it,
were
like-
really jaunty.
What? Like very few
I
times.
feel like best soundtrack has got to be. One second. I feel like best soundtrack's got to be the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I loved that.
Yeah,
soundtrack.
I mean, well,
Well,
that's
was,
like
that was a soundtrack, but in terms
yeah,
of original,
like original score.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like the music that was written purely for the film.
So like a
itself.
Jurassic Park film where like
Yeah, where it's- yeah,
And
that's Harry Potter.
oh.
What?
I wasn't even actually listening.
same
wasn't even
composer,
actually
but
listening
yeah.
to what he was doing. And props to Deadpool, actually, Deadpool 2 in those regards for being the first mature rated pure soundtrack or score because of the songs like "You Can't Stop This Motherfucker" and
Oh
some
yeah,
other
it
stuff
has an
like that.
explicit
And
sticker on
there's
all
just
the...
like apparently there's a choir of like 60 people just chanting like "motherfucker" at some point because it's like making fun of the big like epic action scene movies and
Like
I-
Jay-Z, what he does that?
What?
Like Kanye when he does Jesus Walk? Just like 100 people.
Poopity scoop.
Poopity poop.
Yeah,
I
well,
I
we're-
personally cannot wait to see Deadpool 2.
yeah, we're
I'm
seeing it
very
this week, so
excited.
we'll probably be talking about it next week.
And what do you guys think about the thought process right now that people are pretty convinced that Deadpool 2 will still be doing better in its second week than Solo? They think that it's still going to be number one at the box office.
I think more people are excited to see to see Deadpool 2 than they are to see Solo.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's gotten good reviews coming out is going to help that.
yeah,
Whereas
Solo has been getting very mixed reviews. Even though on
It's out, right?
no,
it comes out next Friday.
It had
this
its
Friday.
fake release, like that.
Yeah, this Friday's the 25th, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. They put like this reviews TV spot like
It
on
was
YouTube.
just one channel. It was just coming soon or something like that.
Well,
right?
no, it was like IGN, Variety, People Magazine, like all these things, like say exciting, exhilarating, and it's like what they do is they take one like half a sentence from the review, even if the review was shite.
Well, yes, I mean,
So then they can say, hey, they said this about it, even though the final score was like 3 stars or 7 out of 10 or whatever. I was surprised that IGN gave it a 7 out of 10, those fucking chills, because the reviewer was shitting on the movie the entire fucking time, and then when it got down, it was like 7 out of 10. It's like,
Dan,
I guess that's low for...
It could be a good movie, but you could still shit on it.
Dan,
a
you
lot.
can't give the Star Wars anything.
Yeah,
lower than
yeah,
7.
he was like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, I gave it a 5.5. I'm like, oh, man, No, we like advertisers.
We're about to give it a 3. Let's do it.
Yeah,
But-
I'm sure it's not a 3, but
No, it's not that.
yeah.
What do you think a 3 movie is?
Like
9 Lives.
9 Lives.
No,
yeah,
it's
just
more like a 2 or a 1.
I don't, Baby Geniuses.
Baby Boss Baby.
Dude, I love Baby Geniuses back in the day.
Baby Geniuses.
I just liked that. They just all started talking
About
and shit. It was
look
hilarious.
who's talking.
Yeah, look who's talking too.
But going back to the review thing, I mean, that's not anything new. Like, do you remember, like, when Legend came out, that Tom Hardy movie?
Oh yeah.
They got a 2-star review, and they put the 2-star review on the poster, and then they mirrored it onto the other side to make it look like it was a 4-star. Because, you know, there's 2 Tom Hardys. It's a mirror. But it was literally just... Because it was just mirroring, like, the reviews on each side.
Mm-hmm.
And they just put the 2s together so that it looked like it was a 4-star when it was a 2-star review. I'm like, oh, that's some shitty practices right there.
Yeah. We just kind of stopped talking.
You
about
mean 2
Grand
out of 5?
Budapest. I don't mind.
2 out of 5 or 2 out of 4?
Some publications do it differently. I don't know.
I cut you off. Do you remember what you were saying?
Who?
We were talking about the soundtrack of Grand Budapest. And then you were saying,
I don't know. We just kind of got off it. It was a good movie. I mean, it's been out for years. It's not like we're like,
Yeah,
we're breaking new ground by talking about a movie no one's ever heard about.
I've never heard of this Grand Budapest movie before.
What is this movie? It did very well in the box office, won 4 Oscars, but I've never heard about it.
Wasn't there some animation in it too at the very beginning? Like, wasn't the hotel like drawn? Like, they never showed the hotel. Like,
It was a model.
it was a model.
Yeah, I've seen that like behind the scenes. It's on the Blu-ray. They showed there's some really cool like model work, like like the ski lift and shit, and when they're on the mountains and when they're skiing. That's all like model work and like stop motion when they did all that.
I did like the skiing
It was pretty
scene.
cool. Yeah, the skiing scene was funny. It looked so awkward because it's
yeah.
like they were going way too fast.
Oh yeah, I mean that's part of the joke
yeah,
too. but
yeah, it's
It's
quirky.
like especially when there's the close up on Defoe, and it's like this close to his face, and you just see like the shit behind him, and it's so like fake looking.
Yeah.
But it's
I
intentionally.
love that shot when they're in the monastery up on the mountain, and the guy gets assassinated, and they're like, "Who did this?" And they look over, and there's a guy in a robe walking, and then he turns at the camera, and it's just Willem Dafoe, and it like zooms in on him. Yeah, that was funny. I liked that part of the movie.
You like that part of the movie?
I liked that part of the movie.
So would you recommend the movie, bud?
I would recommend the movie, bud.
Would you watch it again backwards?
I've watched Memento forwards.
Would you watch it in a different language?
Maybe.
What do you mean you watch Memento forwards?
Well, like, you know how the whole movie is, like, backwards? Like, there's a scene, and then it goes to what happened before that.
Oh,
but it's...
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of The Machinist.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
I was like that.
Yeah,
How does
there's,
that work?
on the DVD to Memento, there's, like, a secret bonus feature where you can watch the movie
In order?
In order, like, so it's, like, every scene is
Who,
backwards.
who did Memento?
Chris Nolan.
Oh, I have
Christopher
that. I have
Nolan.
that DVD then.
Oh, you
I gotta
do?
try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you might have to, like, select something specific or do something, because it might be,
There's
like,
like
an
a cheat
Easter
code.
egg. Yeah, there was, like, an Easter egg.
Up,
I actually
down,
have a
up,
Rush
down,
DVD.
Left, right. Maybe.
I have a Rush DVD, or it's my
Put in that
dad's, but
Konami
it's,
code.
I think it's Rush and Rio, and if you type in 2112 on your remote, it'll go to some, like, bonus page or something like that, but... Yeah, so we should probably take our first break here. Does that sound good with you guys?
No.
I've got nothing else to contribute right now, so we should.
I
take a
have
break.
irritable bowel syndrome.
You certainly do, bud. So we'll be back right after these messages.
Hello and welcome back to Tacky Tablecloths. The second half of our show is brought to you by the refreshing taste of Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Dude, they're not going to pay us for that.
I'm just trying to get a Mountain Dew sponsorship, man.
If we get a Mountain Dew sponsorship, I will blow you.
Look, I'm green and I drink Mountain Dew. It
Yeah,
writes
come on.
itself.
Come on, Mountain Dew, give us
Pepsi,
money.
you hack frauds!
We're poor.
We'll stop saying that Coke tastes better, which it does.
Coke does taste better.
Don't
Oh
say-
no,
don't
I
say that
mean
on air.
refreshing, crisp Pepsi.
Everybody
Taste
loves
of ice blue
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
You know, the taste so good that it makes cops stop people from rioting in the streets. And world peace.
Did you guys know that there was cocaine in Coca-Cola originally?
Yes.
Coca.
Did you guys know that people used to get prescribed heroin for the common cold?
Yes.
I did not know.
Yeah, opiates were way more like.
Did you guys
hard
know that
against-
the first suppository was stuck in somebody's ass?
I believe all suppositories are stuck in someone's ass.
The first one was too.
And the rest are too as well. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too.
I
So-
love Mitch Hedberg.
So, Bryn, I think there's some things that you wanted to rant about, right?
Yeah,
Let's head into the news.
Yeah, I guess we're not doing hot topics this week.
Oh no, that's
Hot
that's Hot
topic.
Topic.
Hot topics.
You mean
Hot
Hot Funko, the store?
I'm not going to yell this week. Yes. There was a couple of news things that I wrote down for this week. My first news thing is that the Senate voted to reinstate net neutrality, which is fantastic.
Otherwise,
for
you have
everyone.
to
Did that
pay.
pass?
It passed in the Senate. I think it still has to go to the House. As of right now, I don't.
If it doesn't not go to the house,
Yeah.
Can anybody else just fuck a Jeep pie in the ass, please?
Well, actually,
Yes,
he
please.
was,
Somebody fuck a Jeet pie in the ass because he's a piece
wasn't
of
he
shit.
just something with fraud, if I remember?
yeah.
Is he
He was
frauded?
the,
I don't know, I didn't-
the fraudulent fraud.
The fraudulent fraud. That's our new.
That
superhero.
sounds like some sort of shitty villain from like the '60s Batman TV series when they like ran
Condiment
out
King?
of. They ran out of. I'm writing that down. That's great.
Yeah.
Ah, look who it is! It's the fraudulent fraud.
Oh.
And those sound like villains for the mediocre Mulk to be fighting. Honestly,
The fraudulent.
Okay,
the fraudulent fraud and the Condiment King.
No, the
We could
Condiment
just-
King is a real guy.
He is.
Yeah.
Is he like
He's
dog
my-
welder?
He's my favorite one.
I've never heard of him.
He just runs around with ketchup and hot dog. Ketchup and mustard guns, and he just shoots them at Batman.
Well, okay, he could be the Condiment
So
Kid.
thank you to
Yes.
every Democratic senator and 3 Republican senators that voted to reinstate net neutrality. You guys are looking out for freedom and not being paid by fucking corporations to vote against things, so the corporations can have more control. And the corporations and the corporations are controlling us, man. And they're turning the frogs gay, and they're putting chemicals in the water, and no, but that is a good thing. That
Oh God, yes.
yes, no, it's a thank you. So
Buddy, you're an old man, a big boy, I thought we were doing it.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
Well, you did do that, but we're gonna move on from that.
We did do that. You can't deny that we did that because it just happened.
It did happen.
You could pretend.
Unless
you could pretend
unless
that
I
it's
play
not
God
real.
and cut that out.
I don't think
You
should.
won't
No, I'm
because
gonna
my
leave it.
penis
Just gonna
was
peek out the
visible
mic like
entire
crazy.
time.
I know.
You said you're fully torqued?
Yeah,
What?
my penis was visible the entire time, so he's not going to cut that out. Don't worry.
We forgot to ask them about that.
What?
when we were
What?
there.
What?
They thought the size of the Marvelous Mulk's hood was.
I think you asked me one time if my penis was green, and that was it.
Did you?
He did.
I feel like I did.
Whatever.
He did. He did at least once.
But I feel like it was more like in the car, like when we were getting ready, like doing sound check kind of thing.
It might have been. I just remember you asked me at least once on the camera.
So the
anything
North
else?
Korea summit may be canceled as of this recording. I don't know, but yeah, Kim Jong Un threatened to be like, I might not meet with Donald Trump.
So what happened? Is it because Trump was being cocky?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, it's because he pulled out of the Iran deal, which he's trying to make a deal with North Korea, which is like similar to that, like you don't make nuclear bombs. And now that we pulled out of that, Kim Jong Un is probably like, well, if he's just going to pull out of it, why the fuck should I,
Why should I
sign?
finish-
Yeah, why should
yeah.
I sign with you? Why should I believe you? Why should I take your word for anything? So it's just making Trump look like a jackass. So
Really?
I don't
Something
know.
made Donald Trump
It-
look like a jackass?
Yeah,
That's
so
the first I'm hearing.
He's actually terrible at making deals. Oh my god, who would have known?
Actually,
I thought he was
he's
the
really
great
good
negotiator.
at making deals because he has a TV show called Let's Make a Deal, and it's very quality television programming. And The Apprentice was also
That's Wayne Brady,
should have
man.
gotten like 5 Oscar awards for that. The Apprentice.
All right, I'm
was
gonna go
a-
ahead
a
and
really
stop you
good
there.
show.
Does he
I'm
also
gonna
have
go
a
ahead and
show
stop.
called How We Do It?
Don't. This is how we do
I
it.
tried to stop him, but he keeps going. He just keeps going.
I'm gonna keep going until I get gonged.
Because you're just reading the news.
Alright, fine.
No.
Moving on to the next topic. I heard this on the radio yesterday.
Oh.
Trump is going to.
You heard this on the radio.
I think he already made the actual enactment, but he's making doctors like that, like in Planned Parenthood and like publicly funded
Yep.
thing, unable to even mention abortion as an option for them. Yes. Cue the
Does
eye
that mean
roll.
they have to ask to them?
I mean, I'm sure the
It's still
patient
available,
could
but they have to
could
ask?
ask. Yeah, but doctors are unable to even
To offer it?
to even mention anything of it, even recommend it or anything, which has been okay for a while now. Like, I don't know. The whole
I
thing
don't
is
know.
just
When I hear that, it sounds kind of funny to me.
why.
I don't know. I just I probably shouldn't say anything, but
Okay.
just thinking of a girl like in a very traumatic part of her life, sitting here in this room with some guy that comes in, and then he just says, "Well, maybe you should kill it." And like, I mean, I don't know
no,
how
I mean,
I don't
it's-
know how the conversation goes, but it just that seems like it's kind of funny. I mean, you laugh when you think about it.
I
that
mean,
way.
well, I mean, it's awkward for anyone that would have to do that. Like, but
It's
it's
even
not
worse when
wrong.
you just-
I think it's terrible that
heartbeat after
the
18
government
days.
is trying to make people feel like it's wrong for
Yeah.
them, and it's their own bodies. They can do whatever the hell they
Yes,
want with it.
it's far much worse when you're doing this and stigmatizing the entire thing.
Yeah,
And
because there's like these anti-abortion vans that go around and like park outside abortion clinics, and they're like, "Come in here and we'll tell you why killing your baby's wrong," and that's what's making people
Didn't they have
regret
that
their
in Juno?
decisions and having
probably.
potential problems down the line is because of that taboo around it still, and that they're making people feel like they're doing something wrong, and it's like, you're not doing anything wrong. That is your choice. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't let these fucking morons who are just throwing bullshit statistics out their ass. It is actually really dangerous for your body to get an abortion. I got this statistic from my ass. I pulled it out this morning and I read it to you. Like, fuck off. Like, if you're going around and do that shit, please fuck off.
Not to mention, you want to make sure that these children are born, but then you want absolutely nothing to protect them. and
Exactly.
take care of them, and it's just, you gotta shit the baby out, but then, how dare you shit a fucking baby out if you couldn't take care of it?
That guy earlier, speaking of shitting a baby out, did you hear what he said?
What
Oh, God, no.
He said to me, he asked me if my head has ever been out of the vagina.
yeah.
And then I was
yeah.
like, no, I've never, done that.
You
But,
born out of your mother's ass then?
like, yeah, I guess not. I don't know what to say now.
Yeah. No, that was funny.
Their sausages smelled amazing, though.
Yeah.
It did smell good.
I was hoping they would
I'm
offer
hungry
me a
now.
sausage.
You were going to put it in your mouth.
God, yeah.
You got a big sausage down your throat.
If people are at a festival and they're offering me things for free, I'll be honest, I'm gonna take it.
I'm not going to lie, you sound kind of tipsy right now.
I'm not.
I'm drunk right now.
No, it's
I
just
bend over in the shower for my
it's probably mostly just a combination of exhaustion, and
What do you have to be tired about
I didn't sleep very much before today.
before today?
Before
So, are you talking like never before slept today, or like
I've
didn't
never
sleep?
slept a day in my life.
I've never slept. No, I just didn't sleep very much last night because I was kind of. I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous about today. I was really freaking out.
I fell asleep during Black Panther.
Yeah, you finally saw it.
It was not good. I fell asleep at the end. That was not
You do have a habit of falling asleep during movies, though.
Not anymore though. Back in the
No.
day, I did a lot.
I
Because
know, I remember-
that was a lot of drinking and shit combined with.
I
that.
remember every time I would come over to your house, I'd be like, let's put this movie on. And then, 20 minutes into it, you're out. Jessica would be on her phone, and I'm just like, yay, I'm watching a movie.
Can
I
I
heard
have
you
some
fellas-
more of your guys' weed?
Yeah.
I heard you fell asleep during Mad Max Fury Road of all movies.
Yes, you did.
I
You fell
did?
asleep. Yeah, you fell asleep during Mad
Oh,
Max.
but I went back and watched it again because it was really good. That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite
that movie's
Tom Hardy
insane.
movies.
That's a damn good movie.
I still have never gotten to and really want to see the Chrome edition,
What's that?
the Chrome cut. It's all in black and white, where it's
Ah.
color corrected. And
Is that on the Blu-ray? Or is it... Because I have,
It was
I have
on-
the 3D Blu-ray, which...
Yeah, but you bought that right when it came out,
Yes.
right? It came
It's
out
like a
Do
later
you even
edition.
have a third television?
third television.
3D.
3D. No,
Third.
no, I don't.
Fuck, that one might
But that
be
was
for
the.
all we know.
It was the only version. I think there's like a because it's the same with my
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. It's
Where
not
you
3D,
have
but it's
4K.
like the Ultra 4K, and I don't have a 4K TV, but it has
I
like
got
the
a
4K, the Blu-ray, and then the DVD and a digital copy, and then the Mad Max had the 3D, the regular Blu-ray, and then a DVD, and then the digital copy. And I was just like, fuck, 3D TVs don't exist anymore anyway,
Does
so...
anybody ever actually download those digital copy things?
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't
used
want them, give
to.
them to me. I have like my like Movies Anywhere thing that it like links to your Amazon and your
Yeah,
all your different accounts.
It links to Amazon now?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
a real cool thing called Movies Anywhere.
I think
and
Disney owns it.
Is it Ultraviolet? Or is
I
that-
think Ultraviolet
They're
can-
partnered with
yeah.
Ultraviolet, Amazon, a couple of others. Like I bought not Lucky Number 11.
Leave 'em.
I love
7?
Steven
I love 7.
Soderbergh. Logan Lucky.
Oh yeah,
I bought Logan Lucky on Amazon.
What's that about?
That is a bank, and not a bank. That's
we talked about it
the-
last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We already explained this to
The
you.
Daytona. It's
Well,
not the Daytona.
I guess I'll have to go back and listen to the podcast.
It's
like the
Ocean's
Shark-
11. It's Ocean 7-11, basically.
But with yeah, oh yeah, that's how
it's
it was
just
getting
yeah, it's
advertised.
yeah.
What would you guys think of the new Ocean's movie might be coming out?
What Ocean's 8?
Yeah.
I don't know. The trailer didn't look that good.
The
Whatever.
trailer didn't look that good. I'm not the biggest fan of like the Oceans series
You
anyway.
don't like George Clooney?
I liked the
It's not that I
first
don't
one.
like George Clooney. Yeah, I've only seen the first one, and I started the second one, and I was like,
I've seen 11.
I've seen
12,
most of the.
13.
I'm pretty sure I've seen all of the second one. I just don't remember it that much, and I don't think I've ever seen the third one.
like I thought that Logan Lucky was a much better film. Actually,
I liked that quite a bit.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So it's not really. It's kind of like with me, even like when the Ghostbusters remake was coming out, I was like, I'm not
R.I.P.
the biggest Ghostbusters fan. Like I thought the original was kind of funny, but like the second one was pretty bad in my opinion. And then
It's a damn shame though, because I mean Paul Feig or whatever the
Feig.
hell is Feig, whatever. He's done some good shit in the past.
Oh, yeah. I
He's
mean-
really funny in Heavyweights. He's an actor in that.
well, and like I'm
But-
I'm rewatching Arrested Development right now, and he directed a good amount of those episodes.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened, and then he was just told to make shitty movies, and it's a damn shame because the ladies that are in that movie, I think, are really funny. Like, what's her, fucking
Kate McKinnon.
yeah, Kate
Kristen
McKinnon.
Wiig.
Yeah, on SNL. Yeah, she's fucking hilarious, and I like Kristen Wiig when she was on SNL. And have you guys ever seen Bridesmaids?
No,
That was surprisingly pretty funny. I was like, oh,
I've
this
heard
is
it's
just
good,
a
I just
mom
have not
movie.
I like
And it-
Bad Moms.
You
I
made me
haven't
watch
seen
that.
that.
It wasn't that bad. It was really fucking stupid.
My
but it-
favorite part is whenever they're putting on the hoodie, trying to tell him how to jack off a cock that has a hood on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That, what if he's
uncircumcised
circumcised or uncircumcised or whatever? Yeah.
Oh, if he's uncircumcised,
Okay.
she's got to give that boy some love. Just that blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but yeah, Ghostbusters was just ruined by the fact that the script was ass. They didn't give a shit. And just try. It was just so fucking stupid. It took everything that was good about the original Ghostbusters and just was like, here's some low effort
Amy
schlock.
Schumer in that?
Fortunately, no, because it would have been even worse.
Speaking of low effort, what do
Amy
you guys?
Schumer.
What do you guys think about the rumor that they're going to be churning out a solo Lando film in the near future?
Is Lando the black guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
Lando
Okay.
Calrissian.
Yes, he's the only black guy in the galaxy.
It's not officially.
The only black guy in the galaxy.
Well,
In a land
there's
far, far away.
well, now there's more like non-white people in Star Wars now.
Darth Vader's a
but
black
before
guy.
in the original 6 movies, there was only allowed to be one black guy at a time.
Apparently.
Token black guy.
No, there was Captain Panaka is a black guy, and then there was also Samuel Windu.
And Darth
That were
Vader.
You know, well, his character is a white guy.
He's black the whole time.
Anyway, it still hasn't been like
Didn't lie.
He's talking.
it still hasn't been officially confirmed or anything, but it's just like, can you not? Like, I love Donald Glover, and like, I don't even think that it would be the worst idea ever, considering you've already fucking gone down this path of Solo. But it's just like,
Right.
like we said last time, is it necessary? Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure if Solo comes out and does as bad as people are predicting, it's not going to happen.
They're going to
But
be like, what do? We need more things that people know and like.
God,
When they should just
problem.
be making new things. I don't know.
Make
we're being
original
dead horse here.
things. Yeah,
I
I
know.
know. We'll have time
And-
when the actual Solo movie comes out.
Yeah,
but-
we're going to have a...
I hope want them to do a Lego Star Wars movie.
I'd watch that.
Because the Lego Star Wars video games are really, really well done,
Yeah.
actually.
And all the Lego movies have
I've been okay,
good.
except for
I didn't
Ninjago was a total money
Oh,
grab.
okay, yeah, I didn't see that one.
Total
You showed
money
me the
grab.
Batman one. I was like, okay, here we go.
It was
And
a money grab,
It was
too.
pretty goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Zach did a really good job playing the Joker.
Yeah.
in
Did,
that film.
I don't know, Lucasfilm...
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell. Gal.
Oh, yeah.
Gal Galifianakis was the
Disney's being very, very, or not Disney, but Lucasfilm is being very protective of like the canon, and they want all the spin-off films to like be consistent with each other, you know, in this universe. But it's, I don't know.
But if they were to do it as a Lego movie, like,
Right, it would
the
just be
Batman
like,
one was
yeah,
just
it would be
all
like when
different
The
Batman
Simpsons does like the
characters.
Treehouse of Horror. It's just sort of its own entity.
Not to mention, like, if you're over here being all protective of your canon, but then you're literally turning every single inch of it into a fucking film.
Yeah.
Like, is it necessary?
We need to explain how everything happened. And
I need my Tom Balbadil spin-off Hobbit film franchise. I need that expanded into 6 movies and 3 Denny's food items.
Three Denny's food items.
That's you remember the Hobbit menu?
Well, now it's the Solo
There
menu.
was yeah,
That was
there,
a
yeah.
real
Now there's
thing?
the Solo menu.
That's
Yeah.
literally-
Denny's always has like tie-ins with like big.
They have
blockbusters.
tie-ins with
What?
shitty, unnecessary prequels.
Yes.
That's what Denny's does.
You mean like Burger King toys?
No, it's food items. They just take
Yeah,
like,
there's
instead
like
of
the
taking-
Hobbit meal, which was just like bacon and sausage and eggs and just
and
giant
beans
fucking
and fucking
beans.
Yeah, they just take their ordinary.
Potatoes.
They just take their ordinary menu items. They just take one thing out, throw something else in,
Solo
and they
special.
call it nothing.
The Solo special.
But they call it like that or like the Thrawn Scissor Punch Fister dinner.
Yeah.
The Fister dinner.
I can't wait to see. I
That's
can't wait to
scary
see how
sounding.
small of a role Thrawn Scissor.
Well, that's why
Whatever
when The
the
Force
fuck his
Awakens
name is.
first came out, I was like a total fucking nerd about it, and like on the like different subreddits and like on these different fan sites, like, oh wow, there's these leaked pictures from the set, and there was like the. You know the guys that Finn goes up to and is like, I want to charter a ship with you, and it's the red guy in the suit and then the big fat dude.
It's Garrus Vakarian and.
Do you actually remember the names?
No.
Oh, okay.
He looks like a.
Oh, Garrus is a character from Mass Effect. Never
Yes.
mind. Okay.
He looks like Garrus's race, which I'm actually blanking. Turian. He looks like a
I got the
Turian.
sniffles. But yeah, I remember when those characters were first leaked. People, oh man, those guys would be so cool. I bet they do. And then it comes
in it
out,
for
and
2
they're
seconds.
literally in there for 2 seconds, and they lift a couple boxes, and then they disappear.
Not to mention Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
The biggest cock tease.
Oh
of
yeah,
all.
so like after when Force Awakens came out, like when
Captain
people were
Phasma's
like,
a girl, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't mean
that's
it.
what I heard.
I didn't mean it in that sense. I just meant in the fact that like
I didn't.
we thought she
assume
was
that
gonna
you
be.
did.
yeah, she's
We thought she
I
was
was
gonna be
just-
some big
Gwendolyn
badass
Christie.
stormtrooper. Like I'm like, fuck yeah.
She was.
Which she
Gwendolyn
could have,
Christ-
but then they
Gwendolyn
just
Christie's
ran her for
cool
5
as
minutes.
fuck.
Well, no,
She's
Lego
one of the
Star
better
Wars video
characters in
games
Game
is
of
really
Thrones, and then she's given nothing.
And then people were like, yeah, she's gonna come out in The Last Jedi and have
then
way
she's
cooler scene.
given
Then
nothing.
she's there for like 2 minutes for that like piece of shit sword fight scene and then she just falls down in a pit. Now she's totally dead now.
No, she's coming back in the
Is
next
she?
one.
I like that she has a chrome space suit.
JJ's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna give fans what they want. We're gonna have a 20-minute lightsaber battle with Captain Phasma. She builds her own 8-sided lightsaber, and she's gonna fight Finn, who now has a Gatling gun for an arm, like the guy from Final Fantasy VII.
Barris
Is
or
Finn
Barrett.
Is Finn the black guy?
Yes.
Yes.
That wears the
Yes.
jacket of
Yes.
the other guy.
Yes.
Poe. Because
And,
did you know that they're actually in love? Says
Poe?
everyone on Tumblr that they're
Poe and Finn.
yeah. There's like there's a whole like fandom that like that are shipping the two of them together and.
Okay.
So
And
back
it's
back
just
to
like, oh my god.
back-
Well, that's with every fandom.
back to the sword fight, since this is what the people want to know about.
Yeah.
Will Duel of the Fates be playing in the background again? Will they be flying around on lava?
I would love if they brought the Duel of the Fates back.
No.
What is that?
That's the
Dun 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 dun.
Oh shit!
Gonna break the
Look
fucking
at the
tape.
fucking mic.
Yeah, I know. That's way cool. I think we're coming up on the second break. You guys want to do a third segment this week? Let's do a third short segment, and then
let's just debate the chicken and the egg, and then we can wrap it up.
Okay, we'll bring it on home.
right.
All right, we'll be back in literally 2 seconds.
Justin, lick my hand.
We're back, and you
We
can
are
see
back.
our nipples.
What did you ask me? What about the Krispy Kreme guy?
Did you get any of that audio when I was talking to the Krispy Kreme guy?
I can't remember if I had the camera rolling, because there's a couple of parts where like I didn't want to like walk up to people like with the camera going, and then they would just, which they
Stop
could
looking
just
at
tell
my
me to
boobs.
fuck off,
Yeah.
but
We were trying to be respectful, but he was offering me a Krispy Kreme, and I was like, no, I don't want to look fat on camera, man. I want people to
I
think
should
that I'm
have
in
totally
shape.
taken them down. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to have junk food right now.
I'm working on my fitness.
I
She's
know.
my witness.
I've lost 2 pounds this week in 1 week. Yay.
2 pounds, huh?
I miss pizza.
You missed pizza. I had pizza last night, and I
shut-
totally regret it. That's part of the reason I feel like shit today, because I
know.
was up all night with the heartburn or whatever. Don't look
Bean
at my
dip.
nipples, dude.
Bean did.
Dude, sometimes I get a nipple hair that's like really long. Let's see if we can get one. Like super, like uncomfortable.
We're gonna get a nudity violation on our YouTube channel.
We're gonna get tagged.
Yeah.
You gotta censor
There's
us out.
the YouTube Autobot is gonna be like, there's boobs.
How do girls do that thing where they shake their arm and then like the boobs go back and forth?
Well, because their
don't
boobs
know.
are much bigger and perkier, and
Yeah. And
these aren't perky. They're just kind of there.
So whatever. It's
Next
not
time you
worth
come
it.
on my podcast, you better be wearing a fucking bra. You're So yeah.
Oh, there they went.
This is our last segment where we just sort of bullshit, which is what we do the rest of the episode. But
As I say, we always bullshit.
we do bullshit. But I don't know. Did you had some shit?
Yeah,
written
I got
down,
some-
though,
I got
to, like,
some-
actually talk
Yeah, I
about
got
it.
something too.
I got some opinions here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear 'em.
What do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? No, Alex first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me first.
Yep.
Dude, I genuinely have no idea.
No, which one came first?
You're blowing his mind here, man.
I'm taking a second. Ask Bryn. He'll get back to me.
I mean, if you want me to get like all in depth, I mean, I'm
No,
not.
which one came
I'm
first?
not an evolutionary biologist or anything, but like the chicken definitely came first. I
But-
guess. Well, kind of yes and no. I don't know.
I think the egg came first.
the egg came first.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the chicken came out of the egg, so therefore,
Right.
the egg had to come before the chicken.
Right. Well, I mean, but there. I mean, there's like the chicken that we know now is not the same as like a chicken that was like maybe like 10,000 years ago or something. Like there's, or maybe even more. I don't know. I don't know how evolution works, but
But
yeah.
at one point,
But he's what's he doing?
you got green on the wall again.
God damn it! What's he doing? What? Okay.
Okay.
So So yeah, no. I mean, it's not like one day, like there was like one species, and then like it laid an egg and outhatched what we know as a chicken. I guess.
It did. That's the way it
It
happened.
did?
Yeah. One day,
that's the
one
way that
day
you believe it?
came out of the egg, and we were like, "That's a chicken." So
One day there were dinosaurs, and then there were birds, and that's how babies.
I'm just saying that it did probably happen over a long time.
Yeah, it's
However-
like minor changes over long periods. of
However,
time,
there
like
was
a
one
death
day
and
whenever the egg that hatched was different than all of the other ones, enough to a sense that is now chicken. It's different.
I guess I don't know. Should we find a biologist and have him on the show so he can tell us?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's your favorite kind of eggs?
Chicken eggs, I guess.
No. Oh, okay.
Like
What's your favorite way to
like
eat eggs?
to prepare an egg.
You ever had egg hollandaise?
I don't think so. I like sunny side up and like over easy. I like scrambled eggs every once in a while.
I'm afraid of sunny side up because
Really?
I'm afraid of like the little clear stuff at the top. I just picked my belly button.
It's just the shit. What's that? Is it the membrane or whatever? Or the
I don't know what that. clear
no.
says.
I sound like an asshole right now because I'm just talking out my ass.
I
I don't know. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It's that
that
little film
mucusy
that,
type stuff.
Yeah, when you break it, then the actual like yolk part,
It's
which
not
is
the egg white?
the egg, the
The
dead
egg white?
fucking shit.
It's called egg white. The sperm.
The egg,
the egg white.
the egg whites is like the shit around the chicken and then it grows. I don't know.
I don't know the anatomy of an egg. I know there's a yolk and then there's egg whites, but I don't
Yeah.
know what the egg whites are
don't
called.
know.
I know it also has a shell that's made of calcium.
I don't know.
dinosaur.
This is getting really
no,
boring. Do you
there was
have
another
something
one.
else to talk
There
about?
was another one.
I don't.
If a human was to be hatched out of an egg, what size would
I'm
the egg
irritated! Thank you for that. This is falling apart. Okay, what'd you ask? Come here, come and sit
I
down.
was thinking that's how we would just end it.
If there was a human...
No, we're still going. We got a couple more things.
If
to
there
talk
was a human...
I
If
threw a
humans
can-
laid
oh,
eggs-
Jesus! I threw a can of soup.
If
at you,
humans
you
laid
didn't
eggs,
react.
what size would the eggs be?
What?
If humans laid eggs, what size would the eggs be?
Oh, that's a good
Would
question.
it be like the size of a chicken egg? Or like...
I'd imagine that they'd be proportional to humans in the sense that, you know, a chicken's roughly yay big, and their eggs are roughly yay big. So a person, their eggs would be roughly...
like
the
ostrich
baby
eggs are
size?
pretty big, aren't they? And
Ostrich
ostriches
eggs
are
like this
bigger
big?
than human, like way bigger than.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
I think.
taller.
They're taller.
But I mean, half of their body is just a fucking tube.
Right into the rest is just like an egg.
A ball. It's a ball and a
Just
tube,
ball,
and then two
furry
tubes
ball
at the
with
bottom.
wings, and then I don't know. I mean, I would imagine. I don't know. Maybe
A little larger than
like
that
I don't know,
ostrich
like
egg?
four times as big as an egg.
That'd be really
like a
uncomfortable to have to shit that out.
Well, yeah. Be lucky that you have a dick.
That sounds sometimes.
You sound. Oh God.
Just kidding. I'm not going
That's
there.
just terrible.
That is horrible. If you guys don't want to look that up, I don't recommend it.
Speaking
Yeah,
of...
don't look up r/sounding.
Speaking of ostriches,
Ostracizing.
Yeah.
related to ostriches, Bryn, didn't you have some sort of a great concept for how you would film the Great Emu War?
Yes, I saw this Reddit thread this morning, and it was something
Yeah.
along the lines of
Well,
like,
hold
what?
on. First,
What?
explain it. Well, once you do that, explain to
Yeah.
Justin the Great Emu War because he's
Okay,
never heard
all
of
right.
it.
Yeah, I saw this Reddit thread, and it was like, what historical event hasn't been made into a movie but should be made into a movie? And was it? I think it was like the second top comment.
Hadouken!
That was the Great
Holy
Emu
Booyah.
That's
War.
not from Tekken.
And okay, so the Great Emu War was it's kind of overblown. It's like become like a mythos in Australian culture.
Australia.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if the Australians give a shit
Australia.
about it. But it was like after World War I, there was like an overpopulation of emus, however the hell you say it, in Australia, and so they got a bunch of like World War I vets to like go drive out in their dune buggies or whatever the hell they had in Australia.
Machine gun them down?
Yeah, and machine gun them down. And I believe there were 0 emu deaths, and there were more human casualties in this Great Emu War.
These people got drunk as fuck and then went out.
That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah. So my idea for if anyone ever made that movie was, I was just picturing, you know that scene in...
Kangaroo Jack?
Kangaroo Jack was what I thought of too, but that scene in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas where
Yeah.
there's like the bike race in the desert, and Johnny Depp's reporter pulls up. He's like, "Get in!" And he hops in, and they're like driving through the desert, and it's like, and he's on drugs, so he starts imagining like all this like crazy war shit, and and the guy driving looks around. He's like in Vietnam, like a ghillie
Deer.
suit, and he's like ah. And there's like a guy on the back like with a machine gun I think there's like actually a guy that pulls up and he's got a dead deer on there and then he drives away. But I'm imagining that, but a bunch of Australians in the desert fighting emus, and they're like driving around like next to the jeeps and like like the raptors in Jurassic Park, like fucking having these intense battles, and the emus are fighting back. And doesn't that sound like an awesome movie?
Oscar
It's
winning.
just it's just Australian as fuck.
Crikey, Mike.
Now all you need is to make it star Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Oh no, Hugh Jackman would be the star. Absolutely. He's just like.
What about that one guy that's in all of the Chappie? Who the fuck
He's
is
South
that?
African.
Pretty close, man.
Charlotte Copley.
Charlotte Copley, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him.
No. Okay. So here it is. It's Hugh Jackman, and he's like
Wolverine.
No. But he's old, and he's a retired. He used to be in World War I, but he's
He was like a captain. or
and
something.
he's like a captain. He's like an old, and there's like one of the probably like Chris Hemsworth or something, but he's still like a go getter.
Maybe one of the other Hemsworth brothers. I don't know if you can
Liam.
afford. I don't know if you can afford Chris in this.
Well, I'm not making this. I don't-
I don't know
Chris?
if you can afford.
Which one does Chris do? What movies does Chris do?
He's Thor.
He's Thor? I
Yeah.
thought that was Liam.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I'm
Get one
pretty
of the
sure-
Hemsworths. And so
I'm
he's a
pretty
young
sure it's
go-getter,
Chris.
and he's just enlisted, and he knows. Yeah, it'd probably be better to have Liam. He's young. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, you gotta have a younger GI.
Yeah, all right. Just get a young Australian bloke.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not willing to put my money down on this right now. You're not really selling it to me too
Damn it.
well.
Well, this motherfucker keeps interrupting me every time I say anything.
Welcome to my fucking life.
I'm the producer, man.
He's the producer. All right.
Producer has to
Yeah,
get
we're
in
the
way.
executive board, and you need to sway us.
All right.
And
Did you have
need to
anything
woo
else
us.
written down?
Yeah,
I'm done with the email.
He needed to talk about GBH.
We already did.
What's GBH?
Grand Budapest.
Oh, yeah.
He also needed to talk
hungry.
about Macon Ba
What?
Majin Buu.
No, that's for later.
Those are just ideas.
Yeah, that's later on.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I can take this time again to remind our viewers at home of the delicious and refreshing taste of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Good to every sip.
We're not even getting paid, and he's shilling us out.
PepsiCo sent me a check for 3 cents this morning, actually.
I brought a Reese's thing last week. I had a Reese's cup.
He did.
No, don't talk about Reese cups, man. I'm not allowed to eat Reese cups.
Hey, dude, you want to go get some Reese's cups?
Not really.
What about Reese's sticks?
What the fuck is a Reese's stick?
Dude, Reese's sticks?
Oh, Reese's
like,
sticks are so
like their
good.
version of Nutter Butters, but it's made with Reese's Pieces. Not Nutter Butters, Nutty Buddies. Little Debbie's Nutty Buddies.
No, isn't that Nutter Butter? Nutty
No,
Bars? Nutty Bars.
Nutty Bars, yeah, the Nutty Bars.
Fuck, those are so good.
Like the wafer with the peanut butter
Yeah,
covered in
I
chocolate.
don't think I've ever had that before.
Yeah, they're really good if you stick them in the freezer.
You know what I have had though
God damn it.
is the fucking the Reese's cups where instead of having peanut butter, they just shove Reese's Pieces inside of
Those
it.
are pretty good. Did you ever try the half-pound Reese's?
No,
like
but I
this
bought
big?
one for Jeffy one time.
That was the hardest thing to eat ever.
Oh, I bet.
It was
Big
just
ones.
it was like all peanut butter. Like
Yeah, you gotta like take a knife and like
Yeah, the
saw off a little. It's like a cake, basically.
Yeah, the peanut butter to chocolate ratio just isn't right. But if we're
Yeah.
going to talk about peanut butter to chocolate ratio, we just need to say that Reese's eggs
Oh yeah.
Reese's
I
eggs
think
are
we've
the
already
best.
said this before, actually.
on the podcast.
I
Did
think
we?
so.
Probably.
I think
Oh, well,
we did
Reese's
it like
eggs
the
are the
second
best.
week.
Yeah, no, Reese's eggs are the best.
Other than that, you can fist my ass and call me Susan.
Susan?
Thanks for joining us this week, guys. I don't know. We're
Right.
almost to the hour mark. You want to just keep
Yeah, we got to keep shitting it
Cheers.
first.
Well, I do have to
Yes.
cut out a little bit of this just for the in-between shit, so it's gonna be a little
Yeah,
less
so
than an hour.
so
Come on, let's get us to an hour.
do you guys have any good jokes you want to tell?
A guy walks into a bar and he says, "Ouch."
That's not a very good joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we might as well just talk about how much LeBron James sucks. Is Uncle
Oh yeah,
Dan
the
here
Cavs
today?
playing.
What did you fucking say about LeBron, goddamn James?
You just screamed to me, dude.
It'll wash out.
Sorry, I painted myself green in preparation for the Jets this season.
Hi, Uncle Dan.
You can go fuck yourself, Timmy. I'm in a bad mood. You know why I'm in a bad goddamn mood?
Your mom.
Why?
That's a good.
You sass me again, Timmy. I'm gonna slap your nipple.
My nipples are already
I'm
hard.
gonna slap your nipple, Timmy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get it hard for you.
LeBron goddamn James came back last night against the Boston goddamn Celtics, and I swear to fuck, if he takes his sorry ass all the way to the fucking NBA Finals, I will shit in my Jets hat.
He will. We'll do that on camera.
Please no, LeBron. Please, I don't hate you, LeBron, but please, I'm not committed to do that. We don't even have it. We only have one fan of the show right now.
Do you actually think they're gonna get to the finals? You think LeBron will pull it out of his ass?
How
I don't know.
Don't they?
I mean, he's trying his damnedest, but he has
Well, yeah.
no fucking team around him.
Well, yeah, he has Keenan.
Keenan Thompson,
Yeah,
Oh my
from
god.
SNL.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Wasn't
that
he
like
also in
skit.
Corey's house?
No, Corey in the house.
Corey's house.
No, that was the kid from. Well, because
So
it's a
Raven.
spinoff. It's a spinoff
Yeah.
of That's So Raven.
That was a horrible show, by the way.
What?
That's so Raven.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire was way better.
Oh hell yeah.
But no, I have no idea. I mean, I didn't think the Celtics would make it this far either,
Yeah.
considering their two best players are out for the entire season, and yet here we are. And then on the other side, you've got the fucking Rockets and the Warriors just going back and forth and neck and
The
neck.
Rock is playing?
Yeah, the Rock. It's just a team of Dwayne Johnsons. It's actually the concept for his new upcoming film after Skyscraper. It's just called The Rockets. And it's where, for some reason, someone buys ownership of the Rockets, and they clone The Rock, and he's forced to become every single player on the team. But he's also every fan, every cheerleader, every mascot, every single person working the concession stands. He's the ball himself. They just use his head. And he's the referee. No, actually, the referee's Jason Alexander.
From Moana?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason
what?
Alexander.
From Moana?
What? Jason Alexander? He played
George Costanza.
George Costanza on Seinfeld.
Don't forget about the hit show Terrible, starring him and Charles Barkley.
Yes. Yeah, we're pitching that.
Oh, what'd you think of the season finale of that HBO show you were watching?
Oh,
What, Barry?
Barry.
Yeah.
So good.
It's real good. You
So
need to
fucking
watch
good.
it.
You need to finish it up. And then
Meanwhile, Westworld is still I don't give a shit anymore. But
Really?
I liked the most recent episode. It was cool. It was just still such a fucking mess.
it reminds me in a lot of ways of how season 2 of True Detective was, where
yeah.
you can tell what they're shooting for, but it's just a mess. It's just not the same.
I'm hoping by the end of the season it sort of wraps everything up and it's like, okay, that was good looking back on it, but I don't know, the way it's going, it's just sort of... we still need to watch Silicon Valley. We totally forgot to... It's been a week.
Oh, shit,
It
I
came out
forgot.
last week. We totally forgot to watch that episode.
Well,
We can watch it later.
no, we're going to watch it right now. We're going to force Justin to watch it, even though he has no idea what's going on.
And he has to go somewhere.
James Franco or Dave Franco?
What?
James Franco or Dave Franco?
What's the actual question here?
Which one do you
about-
prefer?
As an actor or as a person? As
Just all around.
Dave seems like a nicer person.
I would rather hang out with Dave Franco, but James Franco is a much better actor.
Didn't James Franco have some weird orgy or something?
James Franco does all
Probably.
sorts of weird shit.
No,
I
he
don't
went
know.
to an art class or something, and then he got naked.
No, I think
didn't he get accused of
he was hitting.
It was
on,
it was a film class, and he was making them do weird, overly sexual shit during the class.
they were doing an orgy scene or something like that. He made him do an orgy
I
scene.
don't know
think.
why you really hooked up on this orgy thing.
I mean, because who
don't know,
doesn't want to
man.
be at a James Franco's orgy?
I would want to be there if I could.
You would take part in James Franco's orgy?
I didn't say I would participate. I said
Is
I
Seth
wouldn't be
Rogen
there.
also there in the?
Jessica says if I smoke way too much and get mad, I sound like Seth Rogen.
Do you?
I don't know. It made me laugh. It might be true. I don't know. Hey, it's Skinny Albert.
All right, I'm hungry.
Skinny penis, but my dick long.
All right, guys. Well,
We're gonna
thanks
wrap
for
it up for this week. Thanks for joining us.
And shout out to our one fan.
Shout out to that guy in the Sublime shirt. You fucking rule, dude.
Yeah, you fucking rule, dude.
Don't
All
forget
right.
to like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash
Check the
that
link below.
MF subscribe button.
fucking like.
Check the link. Check the description below if you want to send us your favorite tablecloths. We love you. Make sure not to talk to your mom about cheeseburgers if she doesn't like them.
Steal your mom's credit card to buy V-Bucks.
Buy V-Bucks and send them to us. We'll take all your V-Bucks. And also all of your...
My sister played Fortnite yesterday. I do want to mention that.
What, over here?
Yeah, over here when she was over.
Did she like it?
She likes it. She's just really bad at it.
Me too.
I am. Well, it's like you know how some people have a hard time with adjusting the camera and
Yes.
stuff, and
Yes.
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh, I played Fortnite on keyboard yesterday over at Kyle's house.
Yeah,
Keyboard and mouse.
Is it easier?
Oh my, no.
Oh, is it hard?
No, it's there's buttons all over the place,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm just I mean, I'm not a very good typer to begin with, and then it just makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Smash that MF subscribe button.
All right, we're done.
We love you. Watch out for traffic.
Don't run into it.